Okay, what can I say? Barack Obama's ruined my day. There's my thumbnail for you. Barack Obama ruined my day. I was going to go and do Dublin Castle, but as I said, he's being given the key to the city today, so Dublin Castle is slightly difficult to get into today, as you can imagine. So instead, I'm going to take you down to my favourite Irish bar. Now, when I say my favourite Irish bar, it's not what everybody thinks or assumes. Hang on a second. Yeah, most people, you hear Irish bar, you think diddly-eye, you think Irish dancing, you think a lot of things, but you don't think of what you're going to see. Watch to the end. It's not your normal, or it's not your traditional Irish bar. Well, I suppose it is your traditional Irish bar because it's in Ireland, it's in Dublin, it's owned by an Irishman, it's frequented by probably only Irish people, so it probably qualifies as one of the best Irish bars, or examples of an Irish bar, that there is in the city. Now, it's back on the north side of the city. We're going to head back over the bridge. So we're on the south side at the moment. As I said, I was going to try and get into Dublin Castle, but at the moment, it's full of tourists, full of Americans. No disrespect. We have NFL is being played in Lansdowne Road this weekend, which is why we have all of the, as you can see across there on location, the Steelers on the window, and you have a lot of NFL jerseys wandering around Dublin City, which you don't often see, in fairness. But every year, there's a group come over from America, and Lansdowne Road is turned into an American football ground. And it always is a great weekend, always a busy little weekend. Cracking. El Fontaine's is a cracking little Italian. It's on a decent, really good, reasonably priced pizza. It's your only spot. So again, let's see if we can get across quickly. So we're crossing the Liffey again. There's nowhere like it when the sun shines. It's nowhere quite like Dublin. I really do. Well, there's something I must actually do. And certainly something you should do when you're here. Sightseeing taxi tour. Now, that's the Clarence Hotel, left of the scaffolding. As I said earlier on, that's the one that they say is owned by Bono, but in fact it's not. It's owned by his brother-in-law. Actually, I'm not even sure that it still is, but it was once owned by Bono's brother-in-law. If not, it still is. And the connection is he once owned a percentage of it, a very small percentage of it. I think to give his brother-in-law a bit of a kickstart when he opened it up first. Great spot, beautiful hotel. Really, 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 did I say really, really? Oh God, I'm getting hungry, I need food. If I'm saying things like really, really instead of really, really, I need to eat, which I will vlog. I'm not going to tell you where I'm going. I'll show you when I get there. So, where am I going? I digress. As I often do, I digress. Oh yeah, I am heading down to my favourite bar. A lot of good bars along here, actually. This is Capel Street. That's Capel Street Bridge we just came over. This is the Panty Bar. I was going to say an iconic gay bar, but it's just a bar nowadays. Ireland just tends to just sort of, yeah, it's a bar. But it's a good spot. I've never been in it, but I believe it's a good little spot. My daughter has been in it before and said it's a great little spot. Now, this is Capel Street. It's completely pedestrianised now. So some nice little restaurants have sort of appeared. There's a cute little cookie monster. Hot drink and a cookie, £7. What can I say? What can I say? Taste of Espanol. Ooh. All bar chicken. There's another one of those up in Stony Batter. Good little spot. There's someone very kindly picking something up for somebody they dropped. The Boar's Head. Good Irish bar. And this is the thing about coming to Dublin. That's a bar, that's an Irish bar. There's no diddly eye in it. I might hear a bit of music in it, but it's not that sort of bar. I'm not even going to beep that out. You might have heard it, you may not, I don't care. That's Dublin fare. So, yeah, what was I saying? Capel Street. Here is actually a good little spot. McNeil's. There is traditional music in here as well. There's a proper old Dublin bar. And two outfits sitting at the bar, propping it up. It was one of those old bars that back in the day would have been cigarette stained, stank of beer and old cigarettes. Now, this is a 2 for 1. This on the corner is Slattery's. Okay? Slattery's is a cracking little bar. It's a proper Irish bar. And again, I'm not talking diddly-eye Irish, I'm talking just a nice Irish pub. Food's great. And one of my favourite chefs, Anthony Bourdain, who tragically took his own life, recommended it as one of his favourite restaurants when he visited Dublin. And he visited Dublin quite a lot. But from there, you take a left at Slattery's. You're going to walk by State City. If you're lucky enough to be staying in State City, you're literally looking out the window at my favourite bar. Now, State City are apart hotels, okay? And they're actually quite spacious. I've been in a few of them back in the day during the big C. I worked with the HSE and took a lot of people in and out of these hotels. And the rooms, they were used for COVID, people with COVID, they were put inside for them to recover. Yeah, so a lot of them were used for that. And as a result, we had to drop people in and out. So yeah, they're quite a spacious apartment. So, this is the old market area. Used to be the old fish market along here, and the fruit and veg market is still here. Not what it used to be, not as big as it used to be, but it's the location for my favourite bar. And there it is, Hacienda. I did tell you there was a twist, didn't I? It's an Irish bar. It's my favourite Irish bar, and it wouldn't look out of place in Spain. So, this is it. This is Hacienda. Now, this is a sign you'll see quite commonly in Hacienda, private party. If these doors are closed, Shay is not letting people in. Right, and it's not open. If you want to get in, press the bar button. Shay will look at you. If he likes to look at you, he'll let you in. If he doesn't, he doesn't. And it's not a thing. He's not being awkward. It's a cracking little bar. Now, this is not a joke. This is Ed Sheeran, and that's Shay. Shay is an absolute gentleman, and he has run this bar for as long as I know. I knew him years and years. I drove him for years when I drove a taxi in Dublin, and Shay was a regular customer of mine, and I've had a couple of really good nights in here, and it's a cracking little spot. It's just a quirky, funky little Irish bar, and it's proper Irish bar. So if you're looking for a recommendation, don't be disappointed. Do not be disappointed if you can't get in, okay? It's not a slight on you. It's not anything. It's just, you're out of luck. Because you're out of luck because you're missing one of the best nights you'll probably ever have in Dublin City. So if you get a chance and you want to look for a good bar, this is it. The Market Hacienda Bar. 100%, 10 out of 10, 100% recommended. Cracking little spot if you can get into it. So, I'm going to finish this here. If you like what you see, thank you for following so long. Thank you for subscribing. Please subscribe. The amount of people, 60% of people are watching me every time, but they're not subscribed. Hit the subscribe button. It helps the channel and it means I can do more of this. So, as I said, best Irish bar. Bar none, no question. Hacienda. So, take care. Talk to you soon. Hit the like, subscribe, bell, and slán.